Once you've signed up, it's time to select a game. You can always find the top promotions on DraftKings in the top right. There's a drop down that'll feature the top promotions. They'll feature 3 to 4 of them here as well. Otherwise, you can scroll down and find all the sports games here. So the first place you want to go to is the sport drop down. And if you see a selection that is grayed out, that means it's out of season or there are no games at that point. You can sort by all sports or sort by a specific sport. Next, you can sort based on the type of contest. So the first tab, guaranteed, this means that there's guaranteed money. There's a guaranteed prize pool. And so if you enter this contest, you know that prize pool is going to be available. If the total number of entries do not sign up, DraftKings will fill in the rest of the prize pool amount. And the way that you can assess each contest is by looking at the contest name. You'll see the sports icon here, the number of entries that have already entered and the total number of entries, the entry fee, the total prize pool, when it goes live, and you can enter here. You can also sort by each column. So if you wanted to sort by a higher dollar entry fee or a higher prize pool or lower, you can do so. The second type of tournaments are qualifiers. This means that the winners of these tournaments win qualifying tickets into larger tournaments. So it's a great way to get around the $1,000 or the $2,000 entry fee. You simply enter a smaller contest, win that contest, and get a free qualifying ticket to the larger contest. Head-to-head matchups. This is where you'll go head-to-head with another user. Sometimes you'll see the user's name here. For example, Condia is a grinder that he's one of the best, so you probably want to avoid this guy if you're starting off. But you can check out the head-to-head matchup. You can click on each matchup, see who you're playing against. You can see the other entrant there, and you can draft a team if you like. 50-50s. This is where 50%, the top 50% of the winners win, and the bottom 50% do not win. So if there's 4 people, that means 2 people are going to get paid out, and you'll get paid out double your money minus the rake that the league takes. So this is a very popular game because you have a high winning percentage and you don't have to draft as extreme as a tournament, a guaranteed tournament. And it's one of the ways that grinders make their money day in, day out. So it's a good place to start, definitely a place to check out. In the league section, only the top winner gets paid out. So a lot of these have 3 people in them. It's another good way to make some money. You're only going up against 2 other people. Only the top person gets paid. Multipliers are where you can win a multiple of your entry fee. So the top, if your entry fee is $50 in this case, there are 10 total entries. The top 3 win $150. So it's a 3-time multiplier. Step tournaments are really interesting. You basically pay $2 usually or a really low entry fee, and you get to play in the Step 1 tournament. And there's a certain number of players. If you win that tournament, you go to Step 2. If you win that, you go to Step 3. And if you win the 4th step, you win a much larger prize. So you can see 4th step, the prize pool is $240. So this is one of the only places you can take a really small entry fee and turn it into a really large prize pool. And then there are also beginners, which take this with a grain of salt because a lot of the big dogs, the big grinders will come in here and play beginner tournaments. So it doesn't mean much. It changes your salary cap. So instead of the normal $50,000 to draft your team, you normally get $60,000. So that's the introduction to the game selection on DraftKings.